as you're walking down the street, imagine yourself to meet an old friend and then go over and shake him awake and say, "Hello, sir, can you help me out with a certain social exercise, experiment?" And ask him, what is it that you are thinking about at the current moment? Imagine there's a strong chance that he may be thinking about something that will be going on in the future. Perhaps what it is that he will be eating for dinner that night. Perhaps what he will be saying or how he can put his best foot forward on some sort of shidduch date that night. Or maybe even, or most likely, how it is that he will impress his boss at work to earn a raise. Doesn't matter, but it seems often that we may be living constantly with this beautiful midah of foresight, but yet we seem to be constantly, Revolba says, thinking about the future and lacking life living in the present moment. You see, we're given this mitzvah of Tamim Tehiye im Hashem Elokechah. Live life wholeheartedly with the Lord your God. Therefore, lo yisnachashu. Do not become one of those sorcerers, enchanters, one of those that creepy people that speak to the dead to try to figure out what their fortune, fate will be. It matters not what anyone else says. There is one awesome decider of our fate and fortune. And Tamim Tehiye, we accept it wholeheartedly with open arms ready, with a bear hug, because it comes from our loving Father. So, a very stern commandment here. Don't always be forward-thinking, but live in the present. Now, couple this with Shlomo HaMelech's famous words of do not be like those individuals. I believe it's chapters 7, maybe verse 12, that tells us that don't be like those that say, oh, it was better in the past. You know, it used to be really good back then, like that guy who peaked in high school. He was the best high school basketball player, and now perhaps he collects trash, or he didn't exactly make it in the world of commerce. Don't go back there, but live in the present moment, for this is where life happens. Therefore, we come to the brutal conclusion that the only place that we can actually perfect our character traits is in the present moment. And very often, we may live life forward-thinking, which is beautiful, but we're not present. Other times, we may be thinking back to our previous accomplishments to maybe bolster our self-confidence. But in the past, you cannot perform mitzvahs. It is only in the present that there are tangible, accessible midos tovos and holy mitzvos to perform. Maybe, just maybe, this is why it is called the present. And therefore, Rabbi said, let us come back to our present, to live life in the here, in the now, and as my holy mother said, continues to say, she should live and be well, live in the moment. For truthfully, it is in and only in this moment that we can perform the will of Hashem.